your words.
There's abrasions on the window.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Doki, thanks
Those
for being
scratches
here.
are proof that you used a rope
Have
to
a
carry the
spiftastic
body
rest
to
of
the
your night.
windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
Was she asked to do that? I mean, she takes requests very seriously.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all of our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No. I'm wrong again?
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here? Someone outside of the academy?
Did she get to see her motive video?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Okay.
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
I'm sure that'll clear everything up.
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit.
Did she divination? She seemed a little flustered when Kokichi had said she saw everything.
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together.
That could be interpreted as letting everybody die.
I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi.
Oh, that's what you mean divination. Okay.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we
She
sure
did ask that.
Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
Man, there's going to be another twist because they're acting like she's already dead.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up. Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, Please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
That's right.
I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it. Yeah, Michaela, that's exactly how you do it. You find suspects by their alibi. Or find suspects based on evidence. Which alibis can be considered evidence?
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Really?
The final clue?
Yeah, I know exactly what that is.
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
The only thing I can think of, Moss, is the cloth,
Please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others.
Now, they did mention that, even though we're thinking the cloth, chat, as I was trying to figure out who was wearing black, she is the only one wearing black. We think the cloth is black. It didn't give us, like, a time to examine it. But Ryoma had black, too.
I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Oh.
You can't save anyone!
That was out of character. No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. A piece of fabric that was floating in the pool. At first glance, it looked like trash.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
Yeah.
To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Like from her gloves.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Also, Francis makes a good point. These people are just teens, and they're doing all of this. High school is scarier than I thought. Even if they're ultimates, Michaela. This is scary. And then Divination comes up with another point. Anime teens have powers beyond your constraints of reality. Well said.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic? There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how the black fabric fits into this is key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Argument, armament. Oh gosh.
You are incorrect. What is this truth?
How is that
your
miss?
Empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction.
It's saying hold and I'm getting my butt kicked. Like I'm holding
In
it.
this class trial, everyone's life
Oh,
is
okay,
at
that's how it
stake.
works.
Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Ah! I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. Ah! What is that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It
Also,
ends
Momo.
here.
Happy Sunday. How you doing, man? Your team, new team just rolled the other team. Nice. Glad to hear it. What's your role in that one? You
The
still
piece
main
of
tank
fabric
or off
came
tank?
from Kirumi's black glove.
Came in as we were deducting a killer.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope
Main
burn.
tank? Nice, sir.
But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
It fell into pool?
I agree, Divination. I love it.
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now.
Sure thing,
I take
Momo.
it they're from your dorm?
You don't have to come. You can stay for the streamer, not the game. And people, there's a lot of new people in chat. You should say hi to.
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi,
It sucks because I wanted her to like be around.
will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
I want to see her motive video. Not a problem, Momo. I hope to see you tomorrow, bro. Because it means that everyone has to be sacrificed. But Katie was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Closing argument. Okay, so... Oh, there's actually nothing on this first page. The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. I don't think it's that one. I have to unlock it first. What was used as the partition in the piranha tank? I have rubber inner tube, carried rope, friction on glove, handcuffing victim. The thin and long item the culprit took from the gym. This? Okay. Gym windows, frame, and rope. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Where in the gym was the rope tied? Here we go. Okay, what else did we just unlock? We didn't unlock anything yet. Oh, she did knock him out. For the murder, what was put on the victim's wrists? Handcuffs. What was taken from the pool? Inner tube. What was the transport of the body to the ropeway? No. Okay. Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected. Friction of the glove. What's this one? Where was the body carried to? Might be that one. Or I'm dumb. What was used to transport the body to the ropeway? On the ropeway. Wait, really? That means we have this one. What was used as a partition in the piranha tank? The lid. The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. What is this one? Hanged inner tube. Which is this. Which makes this the last little bit. Piranhas, where was the body carried to?
This is the truth of the case! The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
I am really upset that it was Kurumi. We used like 3 free time events for her.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body.
Like a blender.
And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
Horrible coffee? I'm sorry to hear that, divination. You want to have some good things.
In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
I wonder if she just... Well, she had to pick Ryoma. I wonder if that was like, I'm going to kill this one because I can set it up like this.
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank.
I don't want to imagine that in real life, Michaela. Someone actually getting eaten by piranhas? Ooh.
They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank.
Ooh, those sound delicious.
Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym.
I actually hate hot coffee.
And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
Super elaborate.
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
Wait, Ryoma had something attached to his leg?
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
Did he always have that attached to his chain, like his thing? I never noticed that. We don't really see his legs, so that's why I was confused.
Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
What is that thing in her mouth? What is she biting on?
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing.
Inner tube.
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope.
Why wouldn't she want her gloves to get wet? She could just change them. She's got a bunch of them, right?
They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope.
It's an extra trip to change them, but she would have had to gone to, This all happened at night. She could have changed them when she went to go sleep.
After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows.
It's not like she didn't go to sleep at all. I guess it might affect it being used as a a break.
That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body.
Zipline.
An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym.
That's a good point, Divination. She could slip on anything.
With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down.
I actually wonder if, like, she got rope burn.
That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
I'm always a step ahead of this game.
But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off.
Yeah,
and
I hope it's
dropped in the
entertaining.
pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body.
I'm glad we nailed that.
After that,
Like, early.
all the culprit had to do was
That's always
untie
satisfying.
the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence: the fabric and the inner tube.
That's what I don't know, Moss. Like, really, how did she get from up here on the window, top right one, to being on the floor, bottom left one? This one above the word "to leave," so it's one panel over from this side. What is she doing right there? I'm so confused. Following with style?
They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
This is true.
And
I agree with
that's
Kara.
the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Maids in anime are always amazing. Like in the anime Overlord, they're all like superpowered half demons. Yeah, them. What's that from? Which anime is that from? It's from
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
it's like No Life Reset or whatever. ReZero. RE0. Thank you. Divination. That's the one I was thinking of. I can't believe I got through that, or most of that anime. It's a little, it can be a little gruesome.
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available.
You didn't like the main character?
Jeez.
He's a little bit of a wuss.
Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
But we don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Also, stay hydrated.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Yeah! Oh, I actually do this. What happens if I don't click them? Can I save? I can't. Dang it.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished.
I know, but voting for
Let's see
somebody
the
else,
results.
Moss. I don't want to not vote. I would die. I know that. I mean, like, purposely picking somebody else. No consequences, just silly? Okay, thanks, Div. Somebody voted for me? Oh, that would have been the maid. Okay, the maid voted for me. Okay.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I still feel this line should be put before you actually vote and show the results. I think that's misplaced. Oh yeah, he's being a jerk. Completely. I kind of hope Monodam pushes Monosuke into the... however he dies. That'd mean both the people who curse a lot be fine. We still got an A! All right. Nice. We got 20% increase because of mean? Oh no, that's if we did mean. We're on like regular.
Oh my!
It's basically Mafia, kind of. Or like a murder mystery dinner. That'd be kind of fun. Oh my, you all voted correctly! What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Bravo! Bravo!
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we managed to get through this class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kurumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gomta no can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kurumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
How long have you been lying to us?
The truth
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You were thinking it was Kurumi since the start of Chapter 2, because I was thinking what kind of execution animations there could be. Oh, so you're like going for their ultimate talents and like, okay, they're the ultimate this. That would make sense to do this kind of kill? Okay, I can see that. You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kurumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings always have been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
I agree. That does sound like fun. Uda's sight. Enough of the commentary already.
Say.
Well, Kurumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? Can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain, That is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video. Yeah, they probably asked her to survive.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for
I
yourself?
do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you have just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out, otherwise we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Kurumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then, if you are all so desperate to know.
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please and thank you.
Yes.
I understand.
That is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?